Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing the Radeon RX 580 in Watch Dogs 2. This one is the XFX GTS version of the card. It comes already overclocked out of the box to 1366 MHz on the core clock and 2000 MHz on the memory clock, as you can see right there. I pushed the power limit here to plus 15%, so we consistently achieve these clock speeds right here. Otherwise, it would fluctuate a little bit, and it's also the 8GB model, as you can see right there. I'm running it with a Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM. You should get pretty much the same FPS with something like a Ryzen 3 3300X or a Ryzen 5 2600 overclocked. And let's go over the settings right now. I'm going to be playing here at 1920 by 1080, 1080p resolution using the high, very high, and ultra settings preset. So only 3 settings here. I'm going to keep this one short because I really think you should play this game at high settings at 1080p with the 580. You know, it's a very adequate settings slash resolution here. There we go, my friends. Here we are. Motion blur is enabled, so I need to disable that, but you could see there that we were getting 60 FPS. Quite smooth experience right here with the 580 in this game. Alright, much better right now. Let's start counting our FPS, and look at that, 60 plus right here. I wonder if inside of explosions and stuff like that it will drop from 60. I don't think it will, but it actually might. I'm not sure, guys. It's very close to 60 FPS at times here, so I just need a decent car, you know. Get out of the car, please. Thank you very much. And okay, here we go. Let's explode things. 61, 60, 57. Okay, so it does drop from 60 FPS on high settings, but it's not that big of a deal. It's only in explosions, and that's why I say that you should definitely play on high at 1080p resolution if you want to have fun and play this game with the RX 580. God damn it, I'm just, yeah, not sure what I'm doing right now. Keep on benchmarking it. Keep on running straight over here, 60 plus. As this game is a single player title, you don't really need 60 plus all of the time, of course. And you can see by the CPU utilization that it's using more than 8 threads on our 3700X. So if you have the 3300X, it will be absolutely maxed out, and you just need to make sure that you're not running any background programs and stuff like that, because otherwise it might just start bottlenecking your GPU a little bit. You know, the Ryzen 5 2600 is actually worse for gaming than the 3700X, by the way, and I said you'd probably get these FPS that we're getting right now with that CPU, and I base that thought in my previous CPU, which was the Ryzen 7 1700. I played this game a lot with that CPU, well, a lot, like a couple of hours, and I have not seen it drop from 60 FPS with the 1700 overclocked. So a 2600 overclocked runs pretty much the same in multi-core performance, at least, as the 1700 overclocked, and it wasn't really a big overclock, by the way. It was only to 3.7 gigahertz. So if you have the 2600 at 3.8 gigahertz, 3.9 maybe, you will pretty much get these FPS. You just need a lot of cores and threads for this game, not really fast cores. Anyways, guys, beautiful graphics here on high settings, and it's quite a smooth experience. And what are you doing, buddy? What do you think you're... Okay, well, I'm just gonna electrify you right now because you tried to steal that car. So yeah, let's stop it right there. 67 FPS average, 52 1% lows. Honestly, I expected just a little bit higher averages and 1% lows, but this is still very, very nice, of course. If you overclock your 580, you could definitely bump up those 1% lows to like 57 or something like that. So yeah, definitely a very playable experience with the RX 580. I'm just gonna restart it right now. Alright, here we go, my friends. I am gonna go through the settings right now. We're playing at 1080p still with the very high settings preset without the motion blur. Here we go, return into the game, and yeah, we're dropping from 60 FPS right here. Not really the best thing in the world, you know. High settings was definitely more playable or smooth. This is actually just as playable since it is a single player title. Oh boy, I didn't mean to do that sometimes. Yep, the guy's just on his phone for some reason, and we're just gonna go ahead and leave. Explosions, yes please. Let's see, 40s, not bad at all, guys. Still, the game looks really decent, you know, it looks really good on very high settings. And if you want that extra visual fidelity coming from high, this will provide you that. Did I kill the guy? Yes, I did. Oh my god. Alright, can I? Yeah, nice. Good stuff, my friends. I want to explode all of these things. Lots of cars there that just died. Well, cars don't really die. Got destroyed. 50-something FPS here at high speed in this sort of highway. I'm not sure. This is probably not a highway. Anyways, boy, this video. Okay. It doesn't stutter whatsoever, my friends. So if you want this experience, you can definitely have fun with it. Again, I would have zero problems playing a game like this with like 30 FPS locked in the controller if I really had to. So 40 plus basically, which is what we're getting right now, is definitely really nice to get. You know, 42 1% lows, 52 FPS on average so far. This is really nice with all of the explosions going on and stuff. Of course, if you aren't in a car and exploding things around you, you're gonna get slightly higher average and 1% low results right there, but this is a benchmark, so I like to keep things a little bit more demanding than the usual. And yeah, the 580 still has what it takes to run it at very high settings, no problems whatsoever. Very nice indeed. 53 FPS average, 43 1% lows. Let's get to ultra settings, and I think it will struggle a little bit on ultra, maybe. She's laughing at my shorts right now. That's amazing. I really like the interaction with people here in this game. Just gonna go through the settings right now. 1080p ultra settings and no motion blur, please. And we're getting 40s. This is not bad, guys. Holy crap, this is pretty good actually. All right, I wasn't really expecting these FPS right here. I'm gonna start counting it, and of course in the explosions it will probably drop into the 30s. Ladies, please get out of the way, thank you very much. Okay, all right, explosions there we go. 30s already. Yep. Okay, so it's dropping. It's not too bad still. It's definitely still playable if you want this experience, but I don't know, guys. I don't know if I would prefer this to very high or high settings. Maybe not. It just becomes a little bit too unpleasant, I would say, into the 30s. You know, 30 to 40 FPS. It's playable, but if you have the option to play at higher than 40, for example, I will definitely take that, especially because ultra settings only looks slightly better than very high. Very high only looks slightly better than high, but high does look a lot better than medium. That's why I'm not testing medium settings in this one, by the way, because it does a pretty good job already on high. So, all right. 32 FPS, 1% lows. This is not too bad. This is still okay. You know, I was expecting a little bit lower than that because the 1660 Ti, from what I remember, it did get like 40 to 50 FPS on average, but the 1% lows were better than these, I think. There we go. Stop talking, please stop talking. All right. Okay, there we got police after us. Can they come through here, please? I'm gonna explode that thing with a car there. Alright, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Good stuff. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyways, let's just ram the car into the water. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll hopefully catch you guys in the next one. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.